Hey everyone, Maxine here. Welcome back to the channel. So I thought today I would just do a very quick review of two of the new Disney sets that have come out so far. So that would be the Celebration Train and the Up House. So this is the Celebration Train that many of us were lucky enough to get a hold of that just recently came out. Obviously I was super excited about this one because I am a huge Disney fan. This is the build here and oh my goodness, I absolutely love this one. I haven't heard a bad word about it, but I just wanted to go into a bit more detail and actually take the time to do a review of this set because there were a couple things that I was really kind of taken aback by. So first of all, of course, if you didn't already know, any 4 Plus sets, they don't come with stickers, these sets. So this is a really nice printed piece here. So this is double-sided as well, so it's on both sides of the front of the train with Mickey the conductor here. So I thought that was a really nice piece. And also the front piece as well, which is shaped like Mickey's head. Next of all, I just really wanted to mention the sail that comes as part of Peter Pan's float. Obviously we can see it in the pictures of the set, but I just wanted to say, like, in the flesh, this sail looks actually amazing. Like, it's not super clear on camera maybe, but it just kind of looks very kind of like opaque style, and it's very kind of old and retro looking. And I just think it looks like so great and really adds to the look of the float. And also this anchor piece is so cool. I don't think I've seen this piece before, but it really looks cool. Next, I think it's definitely worth mentioning the new Tinkerbell minifig that we get. So this is obviously different to the Disney Castle one that we've had before that had a cloth skirt and different wings. But the wings are just amazing. I absolutely love these. I imagine this part will actually be like probably cost quite a bit to buy separately. But I just love them. They're so shiny, translucent, nice blue colour. And yeah, I would be very tempted to get a few more of these and almost make like a little fairy army. Next, just a quick few words about Woody's Sheriff Float. So obviously, again, this is another printed piece. As I mentioned, we don't have stickers in the 4 Plus sets. And Woody is quite similar, if not the same, as the previous Woody minifig that we've had. But the newest piece I've ever seen here is this piece here. I don't know if this already exists. Maybe it does. But it's to make obviously up the cactus plant part, and I just think it's awesome. Like, I definitely want to get some more of these for doing mocks with, but yeah, it's a really nice little added detail. And finally, out of all the floats on the Celebration Train, we have Moana. She has 2 faces that you can put on her, but I really loved this little cute smiley one that she has. As soon as I saw it, I was like, no brainer, I'm putting that as her face. It is just the cutest thing ever. And she just looks a great minifig. This is the first Moana minifig that we've had that's not the Friends style one, and I absolutely love her. And yeah, I think I've seen these pieces before, but this water piece that actually kind of like lifts up and stuff so you can put the crab underneath, I love these. I mentioned in a previous video I was thinking about kind of doing something with the Rivendell set because the only letdown for me with this set was that there wasn't more of a water feature in the back to continue this kind of river that goes under the bridge underneath Gandalf here. And I think it would be really good to maybe add some height to go with the rest of this set. For that reason, I think this piece would be a really nice one to maybe get to add to that. And also, obviously, we've got this little secret nook in the back. And yeah, I was really excited as well to finally get my hands on one of these big ugly rock pieces, the burps as people call them. I've never had one. I really want like a bunch of these. I've seen a lot of YouTubers and people with like Lego Cities and stuff that do mocks and get loads of these pieces for doing mountain landscapes. They do cost quite a bit each, but they just look great and sounds a bit strange, but I was just happy to get a hold of one in my hand to have a look at it, and I never would have thought to put it in like a water kind of landscape, or I think that really works really well. Lastly, we've got Minnie and her little stall here. I think this was probably just a bit of a filler for Lego to do this because obviously we've got Mickey at the front as the conductor and you can't really have Mickey without Minnie. And they just maybe thought, okay, let's just kind of do like a mini stall, of like cake stall or something. So it's a little bit out of place and a bit strange to me. But I do love this piece here that's obviously meant to be like the frosting dripping over the cake. And yeah, Minnie looks great as well, but I would have liked to see her in something more exciting than a cake stall, if I'm honest. Even if she was like maybe on a back carriage, kind of like, you know, at the very tail end of the train, that might have looked quite cool. Or even like made this front train slightly bigger and wider than the others so that she could fit on the front with Mickey as well. But that's just my personal preference. Overall, that is what I'm thinking about the Celebration Train. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to be displaying that with pride inside my Disney case. And just for a little bit added effect as well, here are some nice bubbles. Oh yeah. Disney magic. Also, just a tip as well, if you're ever moving your train, don't try to move all four because it should have been an obvious thing to think about, but I tried to lift all four and obviously some of them then spin. So don't do that, 2 at a time. And there we go, everyone. So the Celebration train is now in my Disney display case, and I think it looks so, so good. I've tried to put it central to all the other sets that I have just because I really wanted to display it well, and it's obviously quite a long one as well, like a long set. So I kind of had to kind of angle some of the carriages a little bit to make it fit, but I think it looks great. And yeah, I've just stuck the mini kind of section near the back. As I said, I wasn't overly like impressed with that section, so I just thought, let's show the train in all its glory. And next I'm going to review the Up House. So I currently have the Up House next to my Madrigal House MOC. And I also, if you saw one of my previous videos, I mocked the Up House as well. So this has actually been made into a modular. However, the front section is pretty much the same apart from me extending the porch to make it bigger. And as you can see, the balloons are not there. Now there is a really catastrophic reason for this, and as kind of predicted, when I tried to move it at some point, the balloons all fell and went everywhere. So I need to redo them. And of course as well, I did my MOC pretty much as soon as I could because I really knew from the beginning that I wanted to MOC it. So I've changed around the house a little bit, so when I'm doing this review, you'll have to take that into account. So first of all, the bed is the same. I've just orientated it slightly differently to give Carl a little bit of a bigger bedroom. But I think this looks really, really cute. It's very kind of like typical quilted bed that I guess you would maybe get in an older person's house. But I think it looks really cute, and I love these colours and these parts as well. This section here is pretty much the same. I've only tiled it. That's pretty much the only difference. I think this is pretty cute. It's pretty basic. It's obviously supposed to be just kind of like a storage loft space for Carl. And I've just popped the crate back in there where it's supposed to go, and his adventure book as well that I'm just guessing he's stored away because it's too sad to look at without Ellie. Next here we have the kind of living space area. So I have changed this around noticeably in the sense that there's usually only Carl's chair here. But this is my pathetic attempt at Ellie's chair, just using the parts only provided in 2 sets. So the difference being that I've added a studded piece here to be able to put 2 chairs in. But yeah, I'm still working on this, and ultimately I'm going to be using other parts to make Ellie's chair look better. Other than that, I am super happy with this. I love the bay window effect. I think that looks really, really great. It looks absolutely fantastic. And also we have sticker pieces to make up the frames with all the pictures. I love that even though they were stickers that we were provided with quite a few, because I really think it adds to the overall room, all the kind of different picture frames and all the nostalgia that goes with it. And I suppose there's almost a time frame in there as well, which is really subtle and lovely, where they've got a young Ellie and then their wedding and an old Ellie, and then obviously Paradise Falls as well. And we do have a printed piece here, which is the Paradise Falls savings jar, which gets smashed so many times, but I absolutely love that piece. It's very, very cute. I have the door here, which is 2 stickers, which are super awkward and not great to put on, but they look great, and obviously multiple locks as well, being Carl and the super anxious person I guess that he is. And just to note as well, the security light here that I've made with the vinyl player parts is a MOC kind of piece, so that doesn't come with the build. Next we are provided with this kind of hose piece, which I've added on Carl and Russell. So if I try and pick this up, oh my god, don't break. They can be hanging off of the house like they do in the film, which I thought was quite funny. So this red piece, the stringy piece, is not provided in the build, but I think it comes with the Lunar New Year gift poly bag, if anyone has that, and it probably comes with other sets as well, so you can get a hold of it that way. In terms of other parts that are included in the set but I've just moved around, this is the back of the house that I made and mocked. So we're provided with another sticker piece up here, the clock and the TV, which I absolutely love. It's obviously got a little tip to Paradise Falls there, and the vinyl player, record player and lamp as well. And I think this just looks great. I absolutely love it, but I really prefer my MOC version where I've got a bit more space and I've been able to move these back into kind of more of a living room space. Also, as I said, I have to redo my balloons because they did fall, but in terms of the balloons, like most people and like what I already said in my reaction video, yeah, there weren't enough balloons in the original set, so given that they keep falling, me using the parts just provided in 2 sets, I'm definitely going to have to use other parts not provided in the 2 sets to make the balloons stay more securely, because I still want to have double the amount of balloons, because when I did have them up it just looked really great. So check out my other video for pictures of that. So if you have bought either the celebration train or the up house, please let me know if you were happy with the build, how it was designed, or are there any changes that you want to make to your build as well. I'm also very interested to know if people are going to modularize their up house and where they will place their celebration train. So a few people have said they might do it like a kind of parade float. I know that that's what I'm thinking for my city when I eventually build it, but what are you doing with yours? So please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. There will be more absolutely awesome LEGO Fun content coming soon. But that's it for me today, guys. Bye!